Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to every single one of you out there watching this video. Welcome to Today Gaming News. We have plenty to talk about, so let's start with technology amazes me each day. There are always new tech advancements that go above and beyond. Things people saw as impossible decades ago. ChatGPT, AI that creates images from word input, deepfakes, we can go on and on. Video games so far have implemented newer technologies to some extent. EA has a patent with the ability to generate in-game voice acting using a player's own voice. Crazy. Though, in the past, the implementation of this required a lot of work. Not gonna go into details because this is tech heavy and I don't understand how any of that works to the point of explaining to you, my amazing viewers. But essentially, to recreate someone else's voice, it needs tons of speech samples, which were ran to text-to-speech systems. To make it accurate, it was almost impossible because you needed so many speech samples. However, now with AI and more advanced methods, it has become easier to replicate another person's voice. EA is interested in the implementation of this patent to add an extra layer of customizable storytelling into a game by giving the protagonist the player's voice. There are many gamers that dislike voiceless main characters. I remember reading critics complaining about Far Cry 5's voiceless main character. This solution potentially expands options for developers. Personally, I prefer to have a voiceless character than one with my own voice. My voice stinks. I don't know how you guys listen to it. Though, thank you for doing it. Either way, I cannot imagine playing a video game and listening to my voice throughout the whole story. So in this case, I'll probably pass. Black Friday is over. Christmas is now until the end of December. A big part of Christmas is gifts. To gift to someone else or to yourselves. Everyone will be spending this season. According to a US survey conducted by Entertainment Software Association, there has been a significant shift of interest in things people want for Christmas. In a pool of 501 children and 501 adults, the children aged from 10 to 7, 72% of them wanted a video game-related gift. That percentage was split between other specific video game things, like 39% of them wanted a subscription, 38 consoles, 32 game accessories, and 29 in-game currency. Finally, 22 physical video games. Unfortunately, not everybody's excited for those anymore. But the interesting thing was the 39% of subscriptions. In the case of adults, 32% of the adults from the 101 adults from ages 18 to 65 said they plan to buy video game-related stuff. Not only is it impressive that 72% of people want video game gifts, but also that leading the charge on gifts is subscriptions. Though the survey doesn't specify the percentage for every subscription available, because there are more than one now, I can imagine that kids are looking at Game Pass and maybe Nintendo's own online system, because it has a lot of OG original games from other consoles. Game Pass, for example, the library contains 100 plus games with fan favorites like Minecraft, Forza Horizon, Fallout, and new entries enjoyed in groups almost each month. Kids will want to play with friends or families to connect with those games. So it really brings in we should probably get that subscription. It makes you realize consoles aren't that big of a thing anymore. I mean, it seems like in the future, they won't be. Moving on, a terrible trend that's developed in the last part of 2023 is layoffs. Many studios have let go of their employees at incredible rates and quantities. Adding to the list is Embracer and Unity. According to sources, the German studio Embracer let go 50 employees from developer Fish Labs. Fish Labs Studios was composed of around 100 people. A spokesperson for Embracer shared reasons behind these layoffs to BGC, saying, despite exhaustive efforts to avoid downsizing, the lack of approval and therefore financing for the studio's unannounced project, also referred to as Project Black, has made this step unavoidable. The remaining team will continue to work on the existing co-development projects in partnership with other groups within Embracer Group. No one within the Embracer umbrella is safe. as the company establishes new boundaries after the colossal failure of acquisitions they had earlier in the year. Now, Unity is also part of the statistics of company layoffs. In efforts to restructure and reset the company, a total of 265 employees have lost their jobs. These are related to a contract termination of professional services with the company Weta FX. It was a technology and engineering division acquired in December of 2021 for $1.62 million. According to Unity's interim CEO, further changes will happen down the line. Now, time for some quick updates. CD Projekt Red biggest and bulkiest development team consists of 330 developers. All of them are working on the next game of The Witcher, codename Polaris. The company confirmed that its workforce is fully committed to the project and expected to grow to 400 by next year. All hands on deck, Captain, or almost all. It is said that CD Projekt Red has a total of 700 developers across different areas, so basically almost 55% of their developers work on The Witcher. It's insane. Dragon's Dogma 2 release date was announced yesterday during a showcase. The game will be released on March 22nd of 2024. Finally, Xbox teases big announcements for December's Game Awards, which are next week. From an Xbox publication, it invites players to tune in to the show on December 7th, as important revelations and other Xbox news will be part of the show. As I've said before, I watched the awards for the announcements, so hearing Xbox is ready to knock down some doors just brings me joy. But that's all for this episode. What are your thoughts on this gaming news? Let me know in the comment section. I'm the Handy Badger, and I love to talk about everything gaming from news to games. If you liked the video, remember to leave a like and share. It really helps. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Keep on gaming.